Scorpio, come closer. The cosmic atmosphere is charged with an energy you've been sensing for weeks, a gathering storm of truth that's about to break open a situation you've been observing with that famous Scorpio intuition. That person, that institution, that force which has maintained its position through clever narratives and strategic excuses, their foundation is cracking. The universe is preparing a revelation so precise, so perfectly timed, it will dismantle their carefully constructed reality in one stunning moment. A critical miscalculation is approaching, a slip-up so revealing, so undeniable, it will cut through layers of deception like lightning through the night sky. They're running out of excuses, Scorpio, and what unfolds around October 25th will shock you to your core, while simultaneously validating everything your spirit has known in silence. Can you feel the electrical charge in the air around this situation? The subtle tremors in what once seemed an immovable facade? The way the energy has shifted from stagnant manipulation to volatile truth? This isn't random chaos, my perceptive Scorpio. This is divine justice in its most elegant form, cosmic balance restoring what was out of alignment. The universe has guided you here to this exact moment to prepare your sovereign spirit. The veil of illusion is about to be torn away. The performance is about to end, and you will receive the gift you've needed most, irrefutable evidence that confirms your deepest knowing. Before we explore the intricate details of this cosmic exposure, if your heart is beating with that potent mix of apprehension and vindication, if your body is humming with the nervous energy of approaching truth, if your soul is whispering, finally, honor this pivotal turning point. Give this video a like. Let it be your declaration to the universe that you are ready to receive the full truth, no matter how shocking its form. If you're newly joining our mystical family here at the Mystic AstroZen, subscribe and ring that bell with absolute certainty that you're about to witness cosmic justice in action. What comes next is your strategic guide to navigating the revelation that will ultimately set your spirit free. My deeply perceptive, powerful Scorpio, as we stand together on the precipice of this great unveiling, remember this essential truth. This message is not about wishing for petty revenge or schadenfreude. This is about the fundamental laws of cosmic balance and the inevitable exposure of what exists in opposition to authentic truth. You are not a passive victim in this narrative. You are a sacred witness, a sovereign being whose profound intuition is about to be validated in the most concrete way imaginable. The true power has always resided within you, in your unparalleled ability to see through illusion to the core truth beneath. This upcoming event is simply the universe making visible to all what you have already known in the quiet spaces of your soul. Take this energy of fierce clarity and let it fortify your magnificent spirit. Your discernment is, and always has been, your greatest superpower. Scorpio, the energy I'm channeling for you today is thick with the anticipation of long-hidden secrets preparing to surface. It's the palpable calm before the storm of revelation. The universe shows me with stunning clarity that you haven't needed this dramatic event to know the essential truth. You felt it in your bones, in your waters, in the very marrow of your being. But now, the evidence is becoming too obvious, too blatant to ignore, even for those who have consciously chosen to look the other way. Have you noticed the subtle, yet increasingly telling signs of their foundation beginning to crumble? The small, inconsistent stories that no longer weave together seamlessly? The uncharacteristic nervous energy they display when certain topics are gently broached? The way they are suddenly overcompensating, being uncharacteristically generous, or making grand, unsolicited promises, as if trying desperately to reinforce a dam that's already springing multiple leaks. Perhaps you've already witnessed a dress rehearsal of this coming slip-up, a minor mistake hastily covered over, a glimpse of the true nature beneath the polished surface that was almost too transparent, a moment of unexpected transparency that revealed far more than intended. These aren't random coincidences, my love. These are divine pressure points. These are the universe's way of showing you that the entire structure is fundamentally unstable. The excuses are becoming thinner, more strained, less convincing, even to those who once eagerly accepted them. They are running on the fumes of expired justifications, and the entire engine of their deception is about to stall in a spectacular, undeniable fashion. Think back to the last time you confronted this situation, even if only in the private sanctuary of your own mind. Remember the flimsy justification they offered, the skillful way they redirected blame, the emotional manipulation they employed to make you question your own perception of reality? You knew in that profound moment you were looking at a house of cards. And now a mighty wind is coming, a wind of cosmic truth, and this fragile structure will not withstand its force. If this validation is resonating with the sacred fire in your soul, if you can feel the truth of this building pressure in the very core of your being, I want you to claim your power with me right now. In the comments below, type these words of sovereign strength. The truth reveals itself. Let's create a collective energy field that supports the full and complete emergence of what is real and authentic. Do this powerful act of declaration now, and then let's delve into the specific, shocking details of this impending revelation and how you will navigate it with unparalleled grace and power. Scorpio, to truly comprehend the magnitude of what is coming, we must first understand the intricate architecture of the deception itself. This isn't about a single isolated lie. This is about an entire ecosystem of falsehoods, a patterned system of untruths that has been meticulously maintained to control a narrative, to avoid true accountability, or to preserve a public image that was never authentic to begin with. The universe reveals the specific, shocking ways this slip-up will manifest around October 25th, acting as a divine catalyst for total and complete exposure. First, this will be a slip of undeniable, tangible evidence that cannot be explained away. This is not a he said, she said scenario where perception is everything. The universe shows me something concrete and incontrovertible, a forgotten email chain discovered by an unexpected third party, a financial transaction that can no longer be hidden from view, a text message or private communication sent to the wrong person at the worst possible moment, a digital footprint that was thought to be permanently erased but miraculously resurfaces at the most inopportune time. It is evidence that speaks for itself, requiring no interpretation or spin. It is the smoking gun that your logical mind has been searching for, delivered directly into your hands or into the public domain in a way that simply cannot be rationalized or explained away with their usual charm and deflection. Second, this slip-up will expose a core, foundational hypocrisy that strikes at the very heart of their identity. This revelation won't be about some minor forgivable flaw. It will strike directly at the very heart of their stated values, their proclaimed identity, or their most vehement and public denials. The person who presented themselves as a paragon of loyalty and integrity will be exposed for their profound betrayal. The entity that preached transparency and honesty will be revealed as the most secretive and manipulative. The individual who consistently blamed others for collective failures will be shown to be the direct, undeniable cause of the problem. The true shock value comes from the sheer, breathtaking audacity of the gap between their carefully crafted image and their actual actions, a chasm that is about to be illuminated for all to see in brilliant, unforgiving light. Third, this revelation will inevitably involve a third party, an unexpected witness or unintended ally to the truth. This cosmic exposure will not happen in a vacuum. The universe is orchestrating the involvement of a player you may not have previously considered, a colleague who finally finds the courage to speak up, an external audit or review that uncovers the discrepancy, a casual acquaintance who stumbles upon the truth entirely by accident, or even technology itself, like an automated notification, a cloud backup, or a digital record, acting as the silent, unbiased witness. This critical element removes the entire dynamic from being a private interpersonal conflict and places the undeniable truth on a larger, more public stage, making it absolutely impossible to contain, dismiss, or minimize as merely your imagination or personal bias. The universe emphasizes with great seriousness that your role in this divine unfolding is not to orchestrate or force the event. Your sacred work has been the quiet, steady, unwavering pressure of your knowing, your conscious refusal to fully accept the false narrative you were being fed. Your steadfast discernment has created an energetic vacuum that the universe is now filling with absolute truth. You have been the anchor of reality in this situation all along, and this coming storm is arriving specifically to clear the polluted air you have been forced to breathe for far too long. Scorpio, the initial shockwave of this event will be undeniably real. Your heart may race, your mind may reel as it processes the sheer audacity of what is being revealed, but very quickly, far faster than you might currently anticipate, a profound and deep calm will descend upon your spirit. This is the sacred calm of ultimate confirmation. This is the profound peace of a soul that never truly believed the lie in the first place, even when it pretended to go along out of necessity. Your sacred task in this pivotal moment is not to react with hysterics or uncontrolled emotion, but to respond from an unshakable place of deep sovereignty. The universe outlines your clear path from initial shock to truly empowered action. Your first and most important action. Breathe deeply and become the observer. When the news first hits, when the evidence first emerges, your initial instinct may be to immediately confront, to scream your vindication, to release the immense pent-up frustration of months or even years. I am here to tell you with absolute certainty, pause. Take a sacred, deliberate breath. Consciously become the observer. Watch with detached curiosity as the situation unfolds without immediately inserting your own emotional energy into the growing chaos. Witness with clear eyes as their elaborate house of cards collapses under its own unsustainable weight. Your conscious silence in these initial moments will be far more powerful than any words you could possibly utter. It communicates to the universe and to all involved that you are not actually surprised, you are being profoundly validated. Your second action, practically and energetically secure your evidence. This is both a practical and deeply spiritual step. The tangible proof that emerges is your key to ultimate freedom. Ensure you have it, that it is saved and documented in a secure place. This is not for the purposes of vengeance or retaliation, but for your own complete liberation from this cycle. This evidence is the material representation that will sever the energetic cords of doubt and manipulation once and for all. It is your official get-out-of-jail-free card from the psychological prison of their narrative, and you must hold it close. Your third action, communicate from a place of unassailable truth and calm power. When you do choose to speak, let your words be short, precise, and grounded entirely in the now revealed facts. You will not need to list all the past wrongs or rehash ancient history. You will not need to emotionally plead your case or beg to be believed. You will simply point calmly to the evidence and state your truth with quiet authority. For example, this concrete evidence clearly shows that what you said was not accurate. Because of this revelation, my trust is fundamentally broken, and I will be moving forward accordingly. This is not an opening for negotiation or debate. It is a simple statement of your new reality, delivered from the unshakable ground of verifiable truth. The universe shows me that this event around October 25th is a pivotal liberation point in your soul's journey. It is the moment you are permanently released from the exhausting burden of trying to prove what you already know to be true. It is the moment the collective perception finally, undeniably catches up to your private reality. Your immense personal power will no longer be spent on the draining work of deciphering the lie. It will be gloriously freed to build your magnificent new truth upon a foundation of rock instead of sand. Scorpio, the energetic fallout from this dramatic slip-up will be both swift and profoundly transformative. The life force that was once tied up in constant questioning, painful doubting, and navigating their labyrinth of deception will be returned to you tenfold, like a river rushing back to its source. The universe reveals the powerful new landscape that awaits you on the other side of this stunning revelation. In your personal power and sense of self, you will experience a surge of vital energy and unshakable self-trust, unlike anything you have felt before. The constant, draining background noise of cognitive dissonance, that painful gap between what they claimed and what you intuitively felt to be true, will vanish, leaving in its place a profound and blessed silence. The mental and emotional real estate that was once occupied by analysing this situation will be suddenly gloriously vacant, ready and waiting for you to build something new, beautiful, and completely authentic upon it. In your relationships and social dynamics, this event will act as a powerful and necessary filter. Those who were complicit in the deception, who enabled it through their silence, or who benefited from the false narrative will be clearly and undeniably revealed by their reactions to the exposure. Those who stand firmly with you in the light of this new truth will reveal themselves as your unwavering allies and true soul family. You will no longer have to waste energy convincing anyone of your perspective. The cold, hard evidence will have done all the necessary work for you. This creates a clean, empowered slate, leaving you surrounded only by those who genuinely respect and honor your discernment. In your life path and worldly endeavors, a door that was previously blocked by this situation, whether in your career, your home life, or the pursuit of a personal goal, will suddenly swing open with surprising ease. With the energy of the manipulator or deceiver dispersed and their influence neutralized, the path forward will become crystal clear. The universe shows me that a project you had put on hold or an opportunity you felt was mysteriously out of reach will suddenly become viable and accessible within weeks of this event, as if a major, unseen obstacle has been miraculously removed from your path. Your sacred responsibility in the powerful aftermath is to consciously choose to not look back. Do not allow yourself to get sucked into the dramatic spectacle of their downfall. Do not engage in lengthy, draining postmortems or gossip-filled conversations about the details. Your divine role was to bear witness to the emergence of truth. That chapter of your life is now complete. Your focus must shift immediately to the blank, pristine canvas of your future, using the vibrant, powerful colors of your reclaimed energy and validated intuition to paint a masterpiece that is entirely and authentically your own. Scorpio, navigating this intense period requires you to be a grounded, conscious conductor for this powerful energy, not a victim of its chaotic currents. Here is your essential spiritual toolkit to remain centered, protected, and crystal clear as the truth emerges in its own perfect timing. Daily grounding and shielding practice. Each morning, before engaging with the world, visualize roots of brilliant, grounding black light extending from your feet deep into the very core of the earth, anchoring you firmly in reality. Then surround your entire auric field with a shimmering, mirror-like capsule. Set the powerful intention that this intelligent capsule allows only truth and loving energy to reach you, while it reflects all manipulation, chaotic drama, and falsehood back to its original sender to be dealt with by the universe. This daily practice will allow you to observe the unfolding drama with clarity without being energetically drained or entangled by it. The Observer's Journal. Each evening, as part of your wind-down ritual, write down the events of the day from the perspective of a neutral cosmic witness. Instead of writing emotionally charged statements like, "He made me so angry today," write objective observations such as, "It was observed that he said X, and the energy in the room shifted in Y way." This powerful practice creates necessary emotional distance, preserves your mental and spiritual sanity, and provides you with a clear, factual record of events as they unfold. A record you can trust when emotions run high. Inspired action from sacred stillness. Your truest guidance in this volatile time will not come from reacting to their every move, but from listening deeply in the quiet space between the chaos. After completing your grounding meditation, gently ask your higher self, what is the one most empowered, self-honoring action I can take today regarding this situation? Trust the quiet, immediate answer that arises from within. It may be as simple as rest, consult a trusted advisor, or research that new opportunity. This ensures that every step you take is in alignment with your highest good, rather than being a mere reaction to their chaos. The universe specifically cautions you against the subtle temptation to help them through their downfall, or to endlessly explain the situation to those who remain determined to doubt. Your truth is your sacred property. It does not require a committee vote or universal approval. Let the revealed evidence speak for itself. Your inner peace and forward momentum are now your highest spiritual priorities. My formidable truth-seeing Scorpio, you have endured the profound weight of a hidden reality for far too long. You have been the silent keeper of a truth that others refuse to see, even when it cost you your peace. Your immense patience, your razor-sharp discernment, and your silent endurance have been a masterclass in spiritual strength and integrity. Now the universe is officially handing you the keys to your own liberation. The slip-up is divinely orchestrated and now inevitable. The excuses have expired. The initial shock will quickly give way to the most profound relief and personal empowerment you have felt in years. If your spirit is standing at full attention, ready and waiting for the veil to be finally lifted, now is the moment to claim this cosmic turning point. Leave your sacred declaration in the comments below as a testament to your readiness. Write these words of power with conviction. The truth reveals itself. Share this divine confirmation with every soul you know who needs to remember this eternal cosmic law, that the universe always eventually balances the scales, and that no deception, no matter how cleverly constructed, can ultimately survive the relentless, purifying light of truth. Thank you for allowing me to prepare your magnificent spirit for this pivotal moment of revelation. Remember who you are at the deepest level, the seer in the shadows, the knower of unseen truths, the sovereign being who cannot be ultimately gaslit by the universe itself. Now stand firm in your power. The revelation is at hand. Your freedom is divinely guaranteed.